So this is just coming out of the town. You've come the wrong way up the one-way bit, but you're all good. As you head up, it's pretty much going to be like this most of the way out of town until you get to the bit where you're actually going to join the bike path, which will be further up. But we think about 3k from where we walked or drove yesterday. But you're going to come all the way up here. You see all the construction work going on the left. Should be really good. Look, there's your signposts. All right, I'll tune in a bit in a minute and I'll give you some more. We've already made the first 150 metres or so vertical, carrying on up. It just keeps going like this all the way pretty much. So it's not steep, but as you can hear, I'm in my lowest gear and it's enough to keep me kind of breathing. So yeah, it's all good. Just keep going. Okay, we just rounded the next bend after that 1600 sign. On the corner was a bar au Petit Oignon beyond the map. That is where I used to live and work, only it didn't look like that when I was here. It's now all really expensive apartments. And as we ride up beside it here, there is a couple of balconies. That one up there, the second from the top left hand side, used to be my room. Carry on up the road. Park Alpine. That's where I used to work. That was a separate building next door. We just keep going. So we're steady. Probably haven't changed speed much at all. Certainly haven't changed gear. Just spinning away. Way easier than the Alp at this point. Nice and straightforward. Beck's doing really good. There she is. She's going along. And then from here on out, I've only ever been up here on the bus or come down it on skis. That's the Meribel chairlift up there. Yes. And then here around another corner. That'll give you an idea of what it looks like. That we just came up. Obviously parking. Round up here. Right on the right. There we go, and I'll come back later. Okay, a couple more bends up. There's actually a little bit of relatively flat in there that you could probably gain some time on. I think it dropped probably to about 3%-ish. So, felt really simple. Manual Calibri, no problem. There's a little roundabout here. Just basically going to keep following the road. So you really don't need to worry about where you're going, although I'm sure it'll be signposted and everything. This brings us right up. Quite sure what this bit's called, if I'm honest. But I'll look it up on the map later and let you know. So again, it's just, as you can see, the road's just going the same old. We're just going up. Got a few more bends to go, I think. And then we'll start the actual climb proper. But come back to you in a minute. Right, we're getting to the start of the climb proper. So that building up there that says Rompont, there's a big, what we call it, awning thing over it. That's the big après ski bar. You're going to turn off the main road, just as the other side of that. So we're going to carry on. As you can see, the road's going to go left, and then it will turn right. It's really clearly marked on the road. Even yesterday in the car when we didn't really know where we were going, we found it. So you see it as it comes up. Got the red called Loze, the arrow on the road. Again, this will be almost certainly signpost and blocked off. And then called Loze on the signpost as well. And then the rattles up here. So we've really just gone round the Ronnie and Rompont obviously being a roundabout. And then when we get to that roundabout, I might have to let you go for a bit. It starts to kick from there. We'll see how we go. Maybe I'll try and stop and just take some pics for you. That'd be a good excuse. All right, mate, here we go. See the banner going under that, and then it's immediately going to go left. This becomes the bike path, and then we're in unknown territory from here because this didn't exist last time I was here. Anyway, if we never see Bex again, that's what she looked like, and we're off. So the après bar would be just down there. You see the terrace back there somewhere, I hope, and then got one of the magic carpet rides, and then here we go. Right, see if I can make this little rise for you. Hold the phone steady. Oh my word, this hurts. Okay, you're gonna have no problem. I'm just struggling to hold the camera and pedal, but it's all good. See, this is going up, no worries. We'll post the ride on Garmin as well, so you can see the gradients, and then we'll see how we get on. Let's go around here, right? I'm going to leave you for a minute. I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, we're not much further up than when I showed you the last bend. GPS is saying 10 to 12%. It's currently, I don't know if you can read that, probably not, it's in the light, but it's saying about 5%, I think. Going up here, it's, as you can hear from my breathing, relatively easy going. We've stayed in the granny gears and just recovering. You can obviously make your decision at this point as to whether you want to push on. And this is just going to keep climbing. I just said to Bex, I actually recognised this. It was, right, sorry mate, had to stop to unload a load of phones. This bit up to here, it's been a few minutes. It's been pretty brutal. Bex had to walk for a little bit. There was one bit that was really steep. I got up it there with my gears. And bonjour. And then you can see these guys are having a whale of a time coming down. But yeah, so we're going on a little bit. This is obviously flattened here, as you can see, so there are some really good recovery bits. So you can punch the climby bits because you're going to recover. All right, bud, come back to you in a minute. Right, this is the Altipore chairlift. There's an interestingly expensive restaurant there. As you go around it, chairlift finishes just around the corner to the right, but to be fair, I've had to get off at this point. Oh my God. Bex is coming up behind me, but she's coming quick. And I'll do some more as I go around the corner. If you're out of interest, that up there, right in the middle of the frame now, is where you're going. Okay. That's the Rhodos lift, and then up here, he's coming down, you're going to go up to the left. You see, Bex is walking and I'm stationary at the moment, so yeah, it's not particularly steep, but you're up seriously high at this point. We're probably, I don't know, 2,000 maybe, just a bit under at this point, maybe 1,900, but yeah, it goes on from here, mate. Alright, mid-station of Celia. That's obviously a bike path going down. It's the old couple on their electric bikes still going. You're going to carry on up, and you're going to ride. You can see the route going along the ridge. We're on the kind of midpoint of the camera, and then it's going to go on, and then you should be able to see just to the left of that pole, the top of the lift. That's the top of the Loze chair out of Meribel. So I think is where we're going. If you don't hear from me again, it's because I died. Oh my God, this is tough. Yeah, that bit out on that corner, it's practically vertical. Oh my God. The things we do for you, buddy. Okay, that was the 2 kilometres to go marker. As you see, once you get to here, it's actually down for a little bit. So catch your breath, and then you're going to go and do some more climbing. You can see the lift station just up there. I can perhaps try zooming in for you. Up there. That's where you're headed. Looks like the end of the world, but we're close now. Bike computer saying 666 metres travel to go. It's 160 feet, which is probably not very helpful, but of climbing. And we're going up. This is about 11% here, and then obviously dropping off a bit. I'm going to jump back on again in a second. But we are properly at altitude now. This is 21.5, I would have thought, something like that. The big boy's just to come up the road, I think. Right, back in a minute. Well, we're riding again. I don't know whether you can see it on the video, but there's a big sort of probably Danish flag in the shape of a heart maybe on the road. That's the kicker. That's the big boy at the end. Well, I'm probably not going to get up it. You will, mate. No worries at all. But there you go. That's the top. Apparently I've got 440 metres from here to go. Bex is doing all right. As you see, it's not too bad just here. I'm going to put the camera down and I will come back to you at the top.